Who are the mafias?
The mafias? Sidi Kubwari is a senior mafia.
But he is not, he is a former...
Yes, he's the engineer. He engineered for Dana Hobson. How can Dana Hobson become president of the union?
Why can't she?
What kind of experience? I mean, you think that you leading the people just like you get up and lead? You need to have something to offer.
She was voted for.
I tell you, coming out of mafiaism.
So,
the same thing they pass it on to Obour too, because they have to cover all the moral practices. For me, they were afraid. Because for me, I've been there before. I know what is going on in there. All those kind of visa racketeering, all the kind of things. You know all that.
What's that?
Well, I've said it.
We don't understand. So
visa racketeering.
What does it mean? That they acquire visas for people to travel
and take money from them and things like that. In the name of the union.
That they're going to perform.
Yeah. It was many of these things were happening.
Yes, the people are not
musicians. Because the last day, you know that before they went for the election, now the case went to court.
Yes.
Yes. Why did he go to court?
Because as Caleb said, the register was bloated.
There you go. Because if you check the register is around more than 2,000 something members. But when they really scrutinized it, it came out of only about 700 members. So that's part of the mafiaism.
I don't understand what hands Sidi Kubwari, who is past gone, he's enjoyed his tenure, could have in what was going on with the Obour administration, which you were challenging.
Yes, he's the orchestrator.
So it means that this has been long existing from his time.
Yes.
But you're part of that team.
No, for the part of the, I was the vice. Before I left for the States.
You advised to Sidi Kubwari?
No. No, I was vice to Eja Konimo.
Okay. So
Konimo was the president and I was the vice president.
So you handed over to...
No, I didn't hand over. I was still the vice president when I left to the States. And when I'm not there, automatically somebody has to be voted in there. I mean, that's a process. So the continuation was there.
So your administration handed over to...
From Eja Konimo, it came to Joe Mason, the late Joe Mason. He was the president, and from him, then it came to Sidi Kubwari.
But how come before Sidi Kubwari, these names, including yours, the administration before Sidi Kubwari, doesn't have a lot of legacies, for lack of a better word? Because we keep hearing Sidi Kubwari, he got government to give us a building. Sidi Kubwari did this, Sidi Kubwari did that, and Hobson did that. It looks like you people didn't really do anything during that time.
They're throwing dust into the eyes of the people, that's all.
What did you do?
What did who?
What did your administration do?
Oh, our administration, that time we were fighting for the rights of our because during that time, J.J. Rawlings had his coup. When J.J. Rawlings had his coup around 79, for more than 2 years, and there was curfew. So nightlife was killed. Musicians, no jobs. So most of the musicians left the shores of Ghana, went to Nigeria, Ivory Coast. Those that who had a chance to go to Europe, they left. When after more than 2 years of curfew, when it was lifted, no musicians. So the spinners started coming in, spinning records and for entertainment and all that. So it affected the livelihood of the musicians because no jobs.
Can the union ever redeem its glory now that we are doing settlements out of court?
The glory, the redemption of the glory has to come out of genuineness. Those that have the true belief and love for the union as well as the members.
So all those who are now vying or hoping to vie for positions, you think they are not genuine?
I mean, no, because well, to me, somebody like Bessa, I'll say that is not genuine because Bessa has been following Obour for how long now?
He was a vice president.
Yes, all those kind of monies matters that we're talking about, he couldn't say nothing, he couldn't challenge that, this is for the welfare of the musicians and the union and so and so. They couldn't do all that. All that money Obour gave, because when that money came, Obour gave those that are surrounding him 50,000.
You're sure about that?
I know everything I'm saying. I'm not fabricating anything because
that's the 2 million that was.
Yes, that was brought. Yes.
The one we said was for
50,000 CDs. But each, because that time Chamu Kwame was them, Tic Tac them, Ben Braco, them, beside them, all these were guys who were surrounded him.
So he gave all these guys 50,000 cedis to share among themselves.
He gave it to them as a form of loan, but of which it wasn't paid back.
No, I thought the loan was taken from this bank. Midland.
No, that was totally different.
So you know for a fact that Obour gave them 50,000?
Yeah, for sure, I know. Obour gave producers, they gave them, 100,000. Why do the producers, got to do with the musicians union? They are producers.
And all these is on paper?
All these, yes, they're all there. When the time comes, let them come and challenge me and everything will come out. There's nothing that is there that is helping the up-and-coming musicians. There's nothing. Nothing. So there are no clubs to play. We're in the club, apart from 2, 3, 3, and 1 or 2, there's nowhere. And if you look at the rappers and things like that, how many of them are enjoying? Look at all the rappers in Ghana. It's only about those that are reaping the fruits of raps, and they are not even 20 out of all the rappers. So where are the structures?